I'm sorry. She's here.
Is she ready?
Hold on, I'm not sure I'm ready for her yet.
Oh, so, well, you get ready and I'll talk about Mama Maybelle a little bit. So I'm gonna write Barbara down too. So Mama Maybelle, when we first talked to her, she was this minister, she was a preacher, and she had a church, and when she died, she did not go straight into the light. One of her childhood friends came and got her. And when she got to heaven, she was so disappointed that the people that she churched or ministered to, pastored, were not there. Her mother was not there. Her so many people she thought should have been there were not there. So that was our first time talking to her. And when she said when she got out of the waiting room, she was going to go get them. And she just thought she'd be able to just go and they recognize her and they would say, oh, okay, and just go with her. But it wasn't the case. A lot of people didn't recognize her, didn't believe she was who she was, couldn't see her, couldn't hear her. She finally convinced her mother and a few others, but she said it was more difficult than what she thought. And so she said that was her mission, to get those people that were left behind or in the dark or in that astral plane, get them into heaven. So we wanted to catch up with her to see where she was, see if she was able, what she's been able to accomplish, or if that still is her goal, what she's doing now, and where is she going from here. So
Trying to decide how I want to bring her in.
you need to do someone else?
No, it's funny because I was trying to figure out if she was here, and I could feel her running in like, I'm here, I'm here. I'm coming. And like she was busy and she didn't want to miss it. And then the song by Lizzo started playing in my head. Woo, child. You know that I can't even think of how to look at that song Lizzo sings. And I had to look at her and say, bring that song in.
Oh.
Okay, so Mama Maybelle. She's
well.
Okay, she's got a new I've got a new attitude. You know that song, like,
well, all right.
It just changed. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how do I bring Mama Maybelle in right now? Let's see. How do I? Okay.
After what I've told you about Mama Maybelle, well, this is going to be different.
I'm gonna just let
her come as she is.
Yep. Okay. Well, take a breath.
Well, Mama Maybelle.
It is so good to be here. So good. Now let me.
Yes, tell us.
She still has to speak through my mouth.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna have you step to the side just a second, Miss. No. Okay. Okay, okay. All right, I'm gonna step back and I'm gonna just let her say it.
Well, all right then.
Okay. I told her to let me be one of her guides, and she pushed all these guides away. Are you gonna? You gonna let me back in? You gonna let me work with you? Are you ready?
Hmm. Hmm. Mama Maybelle. Okay, so at one point, Mama Maybelle wanted to work with Burnett as one of her guides. And that is what this is about.
I'm sorry. Whew. She asked me if I was ready. And if I would stop running and say yes, and just say yes. She says there's just so much work to do, and you can't be on the sidelines. Okay. I'm asking her, does she have an update for you all? Whew. She's certainly persistent. She
Yes.
said she doesn't have an update unless I do.
Well.
Oh wow. I'm gonna just ask her to. The bottom line, she's still doing the work.
Okay.
But she's ready to. She's ready for me to say yes and get that new attitude. Yes. Okay.
Well, all righty then.
Just take a moment.
We weren't expecting that, but all righty. Well, Mama Maybelle is persistent. She's determined to help people. And I guess because of her prior work that she did here, she's still inclined to do a lot of that same work. And I would just like to say, Cherry, when she came on, she said she just had to find her people. When we talked to Paul, he was saying how he's leading groups, and those are people who had the issues, a lot of the issues that he's had, and as those are racial issues. So in light of that, and in light of some of the other things that we learned from the videos that we did, there, heaven, as we call it, is huge. And we have everyone down here who makes it there, takes who they are back with them. And so there are many groups of people, cultures, people who have similar interests, people who do similar things, people who believe in similar ways. They find each other and they continue doing those things together. There are families who come together. I know one time we called my parents, and they were at a 70s disco party with all the family, you know, and the dress outfits and all. So I know there's been a lot of talk in the church world about going to heaven and the pearly gates and St. Peter, you know, all of that still may be there, but it's more than just that there and the throne of God and dancing around the throne. There's a lot more to do in heaven. Obviously, from Cherry and what she's been doing, it tells me that there are a lot of different things going on in heaven. And obviously not a lot of judgment behind it. Unlike how we do here, we judge if it isn't what we like or what we believe should be done, we kind of judge it. I don't think it's so much judgment there.